All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Annalisa. I am a senior training specialist here at Inside Real Estate, and I'm super stoked and excited that we're going to be launching the core video today. And we have some great guests with us. We have Darren Dawson and Robert Kirkpatrick with BombBomb. So hello, gentlemen, as well as Ryan Hartman, Diego, and of course, our president and founder, Joe Skousen. So with that said, Joe, take it away.
Awesome. Thanks, Annalisa. Appreciate it. And our BombBomb friends, welcome. Welcome, Darren.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it, man. It's good to be here. This is exciting. We've worked on this for a long time now.
We really have, yeah. And this is kind of the much anticipated very last session of our official virtual training summit. We've been running this for the last 60 days. Obviously, there's been a lot of training and a lot of online content going on during all this coronavirus stuff, but this is our very last session. So we couldn't be happier about this being it, the final one here. So
I'm honored.
Thanks for being with.
I'm honored.
Yeah. So we had obviously too many faces to put on this one slide, but you guys, many of you know Darren. Darren, president, co-founder of BombBomb, good friend of mine. What else, Darren? What else do you want to say about yourself here?
Man, I don't know. Dad, father of 3, loving husband. Yeah, it's good. It's fun. Yeah, we've gotten to know each other a lot over the years, but you know, this has really brought us together. I think this project.
It has. It's been fun, and we'll kind of share with everyone what we've been doing. And then Ryan, our vice president of marketplace. Many of you know Ryan. Ryan is the master of many of our tools and solutions and driving results with those. So welcome back again, Ryan.
Hey guys.
And I realized I had paused my screen share. Thanks, Lisa. You should see it now. And Diego works with our marketplace team as well. In fact, he and a lot of the folks have been pivotal in making sure that we actually have something to show you. So Diego, thanks for being with us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. Happy to be on.
And then Darren, I don't know, do you want to introduce Robert from your side?
Absolutely. Robert Kirkpatrick. He's our product lead on this project. So he spent a lot of time with Diego and your team. This is a real marriage for a while now, in the last 7 months or so, working on all of the little pieces that went into this. So Rob led that team and that effort. So he's critical. Ultimately, Rob's going to have to answer some of the questions that you guys have.
Well, welcome, Rob. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so today, what are we going to cover? We're going to start talking about how to use video to build fruitful relationships. What are kind of the fundamentals of that? We're then going to talk about core video powered by BombBomb, how this came to be a little bit. We'll then show you some live use cases. Hopefully, you guys enjoy some of those. I think they're great. We'll cover some best practices and then how to get started with core video powered by BombBomb. So to kick us off, Darren, do you want to just kind of talk a little bit about this? You've obviously spent a ton of time over the last few years really perfecting the art your team has. Take us through some of what kind of goes into that.
It's kind of crazy when you say that. We started BombBomb in 2006. It was a little early. There wasn't a video and a recorder in your phone. There was not a camera in your phone. There was nothing like we have today. So, but I think often, especially in real estate, people think about video and they think about marketing with video, marketing listings with video. And I think that's great. And we've built some ways for them to do that. But I think what we want to talk about a little bit more today is how to build better relationships through video. So, you know, it's not all about marketing in real estate. One of the best ways to market yourself is to build a relationship with the folks that you've worked with in the past or the folks in your community. And so I want to show you some stats on this actually that kind of speak to that. Yeah. So, you know, 81% more replies and responses than any other medium. When you communicate with video, you know, as a team at BombBomb, we've sent over 500,000 one-to-one personal videos. And what I can tell you about that is when you communicate with video, I did it today to my HVAC company who's coming here to replace my heating and AC tomorrow. Good times. But I sent him a video just thanking him. He had worked out some details for me that he didn't need to. And I sent him a personal video saying, thank you for doing that. And his response was, gosh, I've never gotten anything like that. I think the more and more we engage with personal video, one-to-one video, the more you're going to overwhelm and pleasantly surprise people that you're working with. The next stat, 87% more clicks and engagement from text alone. By the way, how we built basically the BombBomb interface is we want more engagement for you, more than just an open or more than just a play, but like a reaction, because ultimately what you want is a response, right? So we've built it in coordination with KV Core to enable that even more in this. And then it's the number one favorite type of content by consumers. We're consuming more video than ever in lots of different ways. So this is just another natural way to bring this to your users. So video messaging is kind of the concept here that we want to have you start to wrap your minds around. 85% of buyers and sellers want to work with an agent that uses video marketing. But again, how can you set the stage, lead with your lead foot in video by sending video messaging when you're first beginning the relationship or as you're moving through the parts of the real estate transaction, not just in the way that you market their house using video. And 95% of a message is retained from video content versus only 10% from text. We are human beings. We're the most unique animals on the planet, okay? And the way that we communicate, the way I'm expressing myself right now with my hands is unique to us. And so all of that communication is lost when we relegate ourselves to text. So we made this easy though. And so the big takeaway I want you to think about here is that video builds rapport, okay? Video builds rapport. And there's lots of different ways to implement video, but I want you to take it easy on yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. Think about some of these ideas: new lead generation, text and email, call, nurture cycle, meeting requests, face-to-face meetings, leading up to face-to-face meetings. Think about what one of these might I tackle first and keep it simple. Okay. Keep it simple. We've made it simple for you to engage with video right inside KV Core, but think about some of these ways and then focus on them. I mean, what we want to do here is remove kind of the digital middleman and get you face-to-face more often. People work with the agent they first meet with face-to-face. Well, I think you can get a leg up on that by sending personal videos and introducing yourself, putting a face with a name. And we made it super simple to do that, but don't overwhelm yourself. I think too many people try and do it all at once. Don't do that. Just take it easy. Maybe focus on new lead generation, past clients, things like that. We've really done a lot of great stuff with our folks, our users with past clients over this COVID experience that we've all been through. But that might be a great place to start.
I think those are some great points, I think, Darren. And one of the things I love, and I've loved about this process that Darren described, we've been through over the past months and year, is just the fact that we've had a lot of these interactions, and especially we had originally envisioned Darren's team coming on site with us and our team going on site with them, right? And all of that kind of oddly enough, it all blew up. But because we're using a lot of video, right, more than even we normally do as we've gone through this process, it has solidified those relationships. And I think just taking a step back to those stats that you shared, those ring true. I mean, it's not just learning these stats. It's like number one favorite type of content, for sure it is, right? We all love watching video,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
And so I think all that stuff rings true. What's been exciting for us is kind of when you think about all of those realities, there's also been some barriers, and I think Darren and maybe Ryan, feel free to comment in here, but these have been some of the things that have kind of gotten in the way of people really adopting and using video successfully. It's like everybody knows, yes, I'd love to use video to develop relationships, but I run into some kind of challenges. I don't know if you want to comment on those a little bit, Ryan.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest one I hear, and I've been beating the video drum for a long time too, is I'm just afraid. I'm afraid to look silly. What do I say? So that's the second bullet point. What would I make a video about? Where do I even start? There's a lot of hesitation. I think, Darren, you'd agree about not having the right equipment. People kind of get hung up on
people
that.
think that they need to be the 10 p.m. news or the 11 p.m. news, and they have to have all the equipment, the lighting, and the right microphone. That's not true. You have that,
Yep.
and you have your computer. That's basically all you need.
Yeah. So yeah, don't get in your own way. Just grab the phone that's in your hand. It's more powerful probably than the flip cameras you had in 2006, right, Dan?
That was technically difficult to do, and that's one of these points. I mean, I think one of the great things that the team at KV Core has done is just simply integrated it so it's easy, because it's got to be easy. It's got to be part of a process, or you won't do it.
Yeah. So we've taken care of the tech for you. That argument that, hey, this is too hard, you know, my 8-year-old son can do it. Your kids are doing it, so we can all handle this too as professionals. And then the last one is the kind of silo and the disconnection from your CRM and the tools you're already using. And that's a big part of the problem that I think we've solved here with this integration, is the way that we've directly tied BombBomb and KV Core together.
And we get that all the time. Does it work with fill in the blank? You know, I think what's interesting, and Joe, we've struggled with a way to really define this, but this is different than a typical integration. This is blended. I mean, it is definitely the deepest integration that we've ever done.
Absolutely. And same with us, and particularly for this type of solution. And one of the, you know, what really led to this, we won't bore you with the full origin story here, but but you know, what's led to this is, you know, take a step back a year and a half. You know, Darren and I were sitting there. I think we had 3 or 4 conversations that all circled around, gosh, we have these fantastic solutions. We're getting smarter and smarter on the nurturing front. We're kind of doing more with behavioral automation and all those sorts of things. And Darren's sitting there saying, we're learning tons, and we have learned tons about how to really generate unique and kind of high touch relationships with video. And we're talking about then where the gaps are. And we say, you know, we basically said, listen, it makes all the sense in the world to really start to bring these together in a more seamless way. And that's really what Core Video powered by BombBomb is. As Darren mentioned, one of a kind partnership between the two companies, the most powerful seamlessly integrated video solution. That's kind of what's got us all pumped. And our goal is to really kind of empower the use cases for each of you individually. And we'll show you some of those today. I know we've got a lot of chats and questions that have been coming through, so I love the thread there. We're going to try to answer a few of those. We'll definitely pick up some Q&A at the end. Okay, so first of all, what is included in Core Video powered by BombBomb? So there's kind of 2 types that you can get, or 2 packages that you can get. There is Core Video that is basically included for every KV Core user. So if you're a KV Core user, you get the Core Video kind of turned on for you. Some of you have been in the solution and actually started to see a few buttons appear. We had to kind of enable some of that to get the final bit of beta testing done. And so some of you have seen those and started to play with those. As of today, so later today, we'll have that fully opened up for everyone to start using. Here in a few minutes, we will talk about those of you who are already BombBomb paid users and how your account will transition. So don't worry, we will get to that, and we'll talk specifically about how that's going to work for you. You'll notice here with Core Video that for the next 60 days or so, it'll be unlimited sends included with your KV Core. So send as much as you want. Go try that out. After that, the included version will have 10 per month. So for perpetuity, if you're sending less than 10 per month and you're doing it from your desktop, 1 contact at a time, you've got Core Video built in for you. For those that really want to kind of send more and actually mass send and get into sending videos via text and campaigns and those sorts of things, you have Core Video Premium, and that's $30 a month. We'll talk more about those of you who already have a current BombBomb account. And so that's high level kind of Core Video powered by BombBomb. Darren, anything I missed there, or Ryan?
Yeah, no, just I think people will probably be curious about the nitty gritty details. They can see them on the screen there of what the difference is between the two. And you guys can see them on the screen, but basically the free version, to reiterate what Joe said, is that the included version will be 10 videos a month. But for now, you can send as many as you want. And it's basically one-to-one, right, Joe, from the contact record, one at a time with the included version. And then you unlock a lot more of the power of BombBomb with the premium.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I would
So-
comment that if you are a BombBomb user, you're at, let's say, our platform level, you have the ability to send mass emails, you have drip campaigns, you have forms and things. A lot of that stuff's already included with KV Core, the CRM that you have. And that's one of the best things about this is that now your platform, product that you have in BombBomb is not necessarily needed. And that's why just for $30 a month, you can now have all that functionality right in your CRM. So we have a different price point for you within this, so you don't have to pay the bigger price point with BombBomb platform anymore. You can do it right in KV Core. I think that's important to understand that these mass campaigns is one of the best things about this integration. People want to do a mass email, but they want to do it out of their CRM, not out of BombBomb. That was one of the use cases that we were really trying to solve for when Joe and I talked about this initially. So that gets solved when you have this premium setup.
That's right. The other thing, just to note, there's a few questions that are flying through about BombBomb pricing and how does this compare. So this is between the integrations and what's provided with Core Video Premium. You have all of the campaigning type functionality, but as Darren mentioned, fully integrated. You also have the Google Chrome extension built in. So you really have the full premium offering.
Yep.
Some are looking at that and saying, I pay a little more over there. We'll talk to you again about how this all works together for you. And this will be kind of the
I'm
flat
happy
fee.
to say from a value standpoint, that product is $69 a month with us or $588 a year. Now, some of you are paying that now. And again, we're going to talk about in the end, how to transition that and what the pros and cons are about that. But for the most part, that is our premium platform, what we call our platform product right inside KV Core for $3 a month.
Perfect. So this is pretty exciting. So let's get in and talk about some of these use cases. Then we'll round out kind of answering some specific questions. So Darren, I'm gonna let you lead us through some of these. I think these are some great examples of how BombBomb works, generally speaking. Some who are on here have seen this and lived this firsthand.
Absolutely.
Some
Probably
may
some
not
of you
have.
have seen these examples, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so take us through a few of these here.
Sure. Let's play this one because this one kind of speaks for itself. Just maybe play 10 seconds of this video if we could.
Okay, let me make sure my sound's working. Can you guys hear this?
Did you
Yes.
pop up?
Darren, are you hearing my? Okay, great.
Yes.
Let's start this then, so you guys can watch
Okay.
this in its glory here.
Did you pop up?
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Happy birthday, Glenn. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. And here we are
Here we are,
to wish you well.
cold and frozen.
Cold and frozen, to be sure. Are you ready?
Ready.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
You get
you.
the idea.
Happy birthday, dear Glenn.
Happy
Happy birthday
birthday
to you.
I think everybody's going, okay, that some of you are going, this is awesome. Some of you are going, that's cheesy. The only thing I want to show you here is this is included. This is part of the free part of this, that you can send these personal videos and build relationships. Listen, this couple has sent something like over 5,000 of these. Now they might do home anniversary, wedding anniversary, birthday. They got the ukulele thing going. It just can be simple. Okay. And the context of that is that you could send that right out of KV Core to a contact in your database. And you know when their birthday is, you might know when their home purchase anniversary is, and just let them know that you're there and remembered. You remembered them, right? It goes a long way. This is building personal relationships. And it's
Absolutely.
simple.
Absolutely. And Ryan, do you want to comment? How does this tie in? How do I execute some of this within KV Core and within the mobile app? How does this all kind of tie together?
Sure. So in KV Core, it'll be right inside of the contact. So over on the right side of the contact record, you'll be able to see a little send video, I think it says, and you can record right there, right, Joe, and send the message direct. Maybe we'll hop in later. And then from the email editor, you're able to embed BombBomb videos from our advanced email editor as you send emails as well if you're on the premium.
Yep. So something like this you can send on either version, right? Either standard kind of core video powered by BombBomb or premium. You do get things like birthday reminders and task reminders and those things that it can incorporate on the premium.
That's perfect. I think this could also be an easy message just to check in with people. How's it going? How are things? How are you guys keeping up with everything with the COVID? You know, these check-in emails have become really popular, making sure that you're staying relevant with folks during this time. So you could do the birthday or you could just check in with folks.
Absolutely.
So, this one's amazing though. This is one of my favorite ones. But again, let's, if you could just play this one first, and then I think it speaks to it.
Hey there, Carmelo. How you doing? Jesse Peters here. Hope all is well. Just wanted to touch base with you. Say yes, I would love to have the opportunity to meet you guys, talk about the housing market over in the River Heights area, and see what your options are for summer if you're looking at putting your house on the market. Obviously, just out with my daughter right now before it starts to rain. So I will be available later tonight. You can reply to this. You can reply to this email, and I'll be more than happy to set up a time for.
My question to the audience, you don't have to answer in the chat or anything, but just think to yourself, would you have sent that video or would you have not sent that video? So, you know, it's windy, it's shaky. He gets photobombed by his daughter, but the response he got from 10 minutes from this new lead, I can't wait to meet you and I'll bring bubbles to our appointment for your daughter. This is transparency. This is authenticity. This is what people want. Okay. And this was on a mobile device. And so this is actually would be included in the premium version of what we're talking about because it'd be executed on mobile. And we're playing you a recording of a mobile. It would be what they would see is kind of like a mobile looking video, the stand up, the vertical video. But Jesse is a big user of BombBomb, has been for a very long time. But I want to show you guys that you can answer an opportunity anywhere from a mobile device, and it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, not being perfect might work to your advantage.
Yep. I think it's great. And that's part of just seeing these different use cases. Again, you'll add your own flair and things, but it gives you ideas as to kind of how these are used. Should we take this one on? Let's play a couple of seconds of this one real quick.
Just a couple seconds.
Michael, hi, Ken Mucha, buyer specialist. Hi, Desert Realty here in Bend, Oregon. Thanks for visiting the website. Just wanted to reach out if you have any questions on any properties or changes to your search.
Very simple, very straightforward.
Kind of the check-in email like I talked about.
Yep.
This one is interesting. A lot of people might not think Ken's delivery is very good, or maybe he's not very good on video. Ken actually crushes it on video because he sends these to his past clients, checking in with them. And one of the responses he got, was commenting on seeing the kids' artwork behind them. We're building a personal relationship. In my office, I have the kid. I'm in my basement still for the last 10 weeks, but the kids' artwork is in my office, right? It's this human appeal. They know Ken. They like Ken. Ken, last time I talked to him, he had just gotten 3 referrals just by continuing to do this activity of simply checking in with his past clients. And this, again, is included in that unlimited version that you get with KV Core.
And I know we've got some questions going through, people saying, hey, I'm not hearing the audio and things. We will go ahead and include this for you. So you guys will get recording links and those sorts of things. So if you're having any trouble hearing that on your computer, don't worry, we'll send that out for you. I thought this was a really great example. Again, you'll see that it's part of Core Video Premium. And the reason it is because it's tied into these kind of campaigns. This would be a pre-recorded version that you can kind of include as part of your campaign or part of your auto response. You can have different ones for different hashtags and all of those sorts of things as you're used to in KV Core. Let's take a quick listen on this one.
Hey there, thanks again so much for hiring us to sell your home and help you experience success with your real estate goals. If you're keeping track with our process, we're over here on item 10, and this is prepare the.
All right. So she goes through and starts talking about her process, Darren, I think is kind of where she goes through there.
So think about it. She has used that what she just showed you on the listing presentation, and she tells that person, hey, along the way, I'm going to send you videos that help us communicate as we're going along. And at each one of those points, she's created this one video that helps move people through that experience, right? And it is about a client experience here. When they see that and they get to experience Amy in this way, it's a completely different, it's a game changer from a communication standpoint. And she's done this once. It took her some time to do it all, right? But she's done it once. Now it's kind of set and forget. And then she can put it in a drip campaign, and it goes out at these different intervals during the transaction.
Absolutely. Ryan, can you talk about a few of the places as we're thinking about how do you incorporate this into things you've already got set up in KV Core?
Yeah.
What are some ideas around that?
Well, the quickest one that jumps out to make life easy would be smart campaigns. So you will be able to grab any of your BombBomb videos and put them into an email via the advanced email editor. So any of the functionality that you have with smart campaigns right now that you can do with email, you can integrate this with right away. And I think there's just, I'm flooded with different ways that I might use this, because you can go into your existing smart campaigns, grab a video here, a video there, and really build a relationship a lot deeper on top of the processes you already have in place, with not a lot of work, you know.
Absolutely. And Diego, I'm gonna call on you for a second if you're there and unmuted. Can you talk for a second about, give us a few specifics? I know I see questions coming through. Where are the areas where, you know, we'll take a look at it, but just quickly describe where are the areas that this is tied into the system, and are there libraries, and can you talk about some of that?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. Yeah, there's definitely libraries. We're going to pull over all the videos that you've already created in BombBomb and make them available to you right there in KV Core. So if you have a past library and you want to scroll through, you know, we'll show you all of that. And so anytime that you're selecting the video, anytime that you're maybe wanting to add a video to a campaign, once again, that library is right there available for you to grab and select from.
Yep. We'll track your opens and your clicks on your videos. That'll pass through into your KV Core account and timeline. Some of you may have noticed that we just turned on deeper email tracking across your entire KV Core account, and part of that is in conjunction with the new BombBomb features. So you'll see a lot of support. I think you'll really enjoy the user interface. Let's look at one more of these. I thought this was another great one, Darren. Let's take a look, and then I'll let you kind of comment on that.
Sure.
Hey, Kerry, it's Jimmy Burgess. Hope you're doing well. Wanted to give you an update on what's been going on at Adagio. We've had some changes there. So let me just kind of pull this in here and kind of get you to a place where you can really kind of see a little better exactly what we're looking at as far as in Adagio right now. One of the things, I'm pretty sure you know this, but A, B, C, D, E, F, G as far as the building numbers. And so what I want to do is I want to come in here and talk specifically about some of these that have sold recently in the last year to give you an update on your value to get you a better feel for where we are. So what I did is,
it's a data perspective, right? It's the CMA analysis. Now he's using the screen recorder that's built right into BombBomb and now built into KV Core. So you can do screen recording. Anything that's on your screen can be recorded into a video. And then you have the option to be, as he is, kind of inset in that circle, or you can remove that completely. So if you're a little camera shy, although I hope you get over that, you can just simply knock yourself out of that and record whatever's on your screen. I've seen people use this to help lower pricing expectations, help get a price lowered on a property, talk about, some people send these before the listing presentation. And again, this is an easy thing that you can do. It's included for everybody to do to one contact, to talk to them from your database. So it's really, really smart. He kind of uses Google Earth, right? And so he's screen sharing, screen recording, I should say, Google Earth. And as he's talking about the property, then he'll go into a CMA analysis. It's really smart.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, one of my favorite videos to talk about is the welcome video that introduces people to your KV Core website. So instead of talking about you say, hey, thanks for visiting. Here's some of the cool stuff you can do, and you highlight a few things. And this would be a great, perfect tool for that.
That's a great idea. Did you find everything you're looking for? Did you know that the site can also do this, this, and this? Yeah, that's smart.
Absolutely. And the branding is just so strong, you know, when you do those things, it increases that branding. You know, this is an interesting one. We won't go watch it just in the interest of time here, but
Right.
this is kind of using a unique channel to go distribute these videos out. Do you want to talk about that for a sec, Darren?
Yeah, something important. So if you're not paying attention, pay attention now. Because when you have the premium version, you basically have BombBomb everywhere. Okay. So you'll have it in KV Core, but you'll also get our Chrome extension. And our Chrome extension powers an enhanced version of Gmail. Also, you can take the Chrome extension and basically put videos in any other system you're using, from Outlook to other systems. It could be in Messenger and LinkedIn, Messenger on Facebook. You can pop video anywhere from the Chrome extension. You have access to the library that we have. So it's very powerful to understand that along with this, you're getting the Chrome extension from BombBomb, which basically gives you video enablement in any other software system you're using.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. You know, thinking about those use cases on Facebook Messenger or something like that. You know, questions are still coming through about emails and can you embed it in your newsletter? You absolutely can. So not only your basic templates in KV Core, but also your advanced kind of HTML customized templates, your branded templates, your text messages. Those are kind of with the premium version, as you saw. So absolutely, that's the idea. The idea and goal here, guys, was like we said to start, to give every KV Core user the ability to start to dip their toe in and really leverage some of this. For the next 60 days, you have unlimited. After that, you have still 10 a month, right? Yep. It has cost to provide technology to people, but we, right, Darren?
It does,
some people are like, well, why can't we have everything for free, right?
Yeah, it's easy.
But, yeah, why not? But we tried to say, hey, can we get something to everyone? And can we, for those who are using it now or who want to use more video and leverage it, can we really power up those use cases? So we're pretty pumped about it. Ryan, do you want to take us into a few best practices? So as people are thinking about getting going or doing more with it, take us through a couple of those if you would.
Yeah, some of these are actually Darren's. The step method, Darren, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, look, guys, I think, again, people overthink video. One time, I used to work in television. I was behind the camera, not in front, just so you know. But I remember smiling makes you money. Smile. You know, pay attention to how long the video is. Keep them under a minute if they're one-to-one, unless they need to be longer. Eye contact, maintain eye contact with a little dot, just like I'm doing now. And then personalize it, you know. Show empathy, show gratitude. These types of things are uniquely human. And they really, really help you build on a relationship. And then I get it. You don't like how you sound. You don't like how you look. No one does. I don't. But, you know, it's interesting. I think, Joe, one of the first things I told you is no one looks at themselves except for when they're like brushing their teeth. Remember? It's like, yeah. You never look at yourself unless it's in the morning in the mirror. And that's the only time you really see yourself. So when that camera pops on, it kind of is startling. But I think we're getting more used to this, right? So because of the coronavirus, it's like we're all using video now more than ever, Zoom, whatever it may be. And so I think we're getting better at this, but I get it. But just take it easy. Make it simple on yourself. Don't overthink it. And then establish a cadence using video. You got to time block this one. You got to make time for it. Something like 1 or 3 videos a day to kind of get started, maybe the past clients, and then ramping that up. First thing, right. And then when you've scheduled it, you got to do it. Don't delay it, right? Don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. Make the time and execute it. And then,
you know, Darren, I'm going to jump in on that one real quick, because going back to the example we used, you know the people's names better, but the guy who's out with his daughter, right? Yes. Not only is it authentic, but big points for actually just doing it, even though you're out of the park, right? Executing. Yep. Yeah, exactly.
That's great. I think these smart campaigns are amazing, but I'm not an expert on KV Core smart campaigns.
Yeah,
Ryan is, yeah.
You're definitely going to want to take the videos, think strategically about what videos you want to make and where they fit the smart campaigns. And I'll be talking a lot about this over the coming weeks on other webinars and in the Facebook group. I just wanted to comment on the liking how you look and sound, because I've seen some of my older videos from about a decade ago, and they were awful. But what I tell people, I think the magic number might be around 10 to 20. You know, like every 10 videos you do, you get a little bit better. And once you've done 100, you're an expert. And you can, in 100 days, if you do one video a day, you can be awesome. And it'll probably happen sooner for a lot of us. Yeah.
We have some folks, you know, I've sent about 6,000 videos. I'm right at the cusp of hitting just over 6,000 personal videos. But once you get there, it is like the telephone, it is like voicemail. It is that, but it's better in that they get to see you and experience you. And I think just being consistent, this last point with that is so important. Like, it's like exercise. It is like, you have to put effort into it, but once you do, you will start to get traction that you really enjoy. And I will tell you, I'll never go back. I'll never go back to plain text. It is necessary in some points, but for the most part, I will send a video more than anything else now, even simple messages, because especially now, I want people to see me when I can't be seen, when I can't be face-to-face. I want them to have that experience of seeing me. I have one person on our team, one of our sales reps, has sent now over 17,000 personal videos. Wow. And he will never go back. And so, you know, I think Mark and Laura Anderson, the ukulele people, again, over 5,000 videos, guys, they are in Minnesota running a real estate business. You can do it. I promise you can do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we've had a lot of questions here. How do you get going, or are, you know, other questions about it? First of all, again, this is in KV Core now today. If we haven't already flipped it fully on, we will here shortly. But there's a couple of ways you can find this. So one of them is right within the marketplace. For those of you who have been in there, you know how to get around in it. For those who haven't been through the marketplace much, you simply go to the marketplace tab. You'll see the core video tile right there. You can search in the marketplace for video, and you can simply kind of click the button and it'll pop open a screen for you. Now, you can also access it from any contact. So I'm going to flip over there, Ryan. You want to talk us through kind of getting to a contact and activating this?
Sure, yeah. So we'll go to the Smart CRM over on the left side. And then once there, we'll just click on any contact that pops up. And then right over on the right side, next to the boxes with the activities, you got core video right there. So it's the first time you do it, you're gonna get this screen, and you'll get this option to choose to activate and get the included version with the 10 a month videos, and then you'll have the option to upgrade to premium. And I think that just takes you to Marketplace if you click that, right? I think maybe. So you're gonna click there, Joe, I think. Hopefully we've got it live. I know.
Yep. And so that will then activate for you. And at that point, you can start to, if we've got it all turned on, Diego, this will be telling to see if we've got it all turned on already today.
I think it's working.
Live demos. I love it. It's fantastic.
It's working.
And then we're here, right? And you can start to send as an email, send as a text. You'll notice that here I can click and open my recorder. I'm probably going to have to allow that thing to, and there I am. Right now you see me twice, thrice.
And for a BombBomb user, this should look very familiar. That is our video recorder right inside KV Core.
Now, someone had asked, can I record my screen on the kind of core video for anyone? And the answer is yes. So you can go ahead and do that right here. You'll also notice, though, that I've got my advanced editor. I've got my library. The library component is part of the premium. So it'll give you a little message if you try to go in there. That's part of the premium. But I can incorporate it into any of these, Diego. Is that right?
Yeah, 100%. That's right.
So you've got that right here. I can quickly it's already set to send to Dave Bruckner here, and I can type in a subject line. Notice I have my typical features of including my default signature or not, and send, and I'm off to the races, right? And this one I haven't recorded yet, so let's give Dave a little a little Dave, love you, dude, right? And that's it, right? And that's gonna get this ready for me to send. Okay, so you still have options to include calls to action in your videos and all of those great features, and we can fire that off.
Wow, I didn't realize that. I just got really excited. So you can actually you can actually do the you can do an overlay with the call to action and link that to something, Darren, or is it?
Yeah. But wait, there's more. Yeah, absolutely. So anything that it's the BombBomb recorders. There's a lot that happens there. There's also on the receiving end. You know, we focus a lot on the recipient. Like when they get that communication, we want that engagement. So even when they play that video, okay, they'll have reactions on the other side. And so people can comment, they can like it, heart it. Some of those social media kind of features are there. You know, all that stuff kind of lives on that other side for the recipient as well. They can respond with a video. They can reply with video if they want to, and you would get that response back.
So I could send somebody, I can talk up a listing and just say, hey, you got to see this listing. And then can I put an overlay link where they can go see the listing on my site?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
That's tasty. Okay, so that's how you get in to do it. Now let's get down to some nuts and bolts. I know we're going to get short on time here soon. Okay, so I know this is a lot of text on the slide, so let me talk it through. If you subscribe to BombBomb directly now, no actions needed at this time. So what the teams have done is they've worked to make sure and bring those active BombBomb accounts that are also found in KV Core and kind of merge those and activate Premium for you. Okay, so that will give you access to Core Video Premium. And before your BombBomb subscription ends, sometime before your subscription ends, you'll want to go activate Premium on the KV Core side. You can talk with support or ask us questions if you have those. You'll also receive an email with details ahead of time saying, hey, remember to do this. Darren, anything else on that side that they should know if they're BombBomb Direct subscribers?
I think that's the most important, that when your account renews, you know, you want to reactivate this right inside KV Core. I think it's more convenient to have the billing there because we're going to join that up. That's how all the new accounts moving forward will work, is that you just run your credit card inside of KV Core, and that's how you pay for BombBomb. And so upon your renewal of your BombBomb account, moving that over to KV Core, we thought made the most sense.
Yep. If you've already gone in, I know we had a couple of hot trigger fingers over the last day or two. If you're in that group and already gone in and subscribed, drop us a note and we'll figure you out there. But that's kind of if you've got a BombBomb Direct subscription now. If your brokerage has an account with BombBomb, no action needed at this time today. You will be linked up for Core Video Premium, and we will work together with your account overall, the account holder, the broker owner, whoever's got that account today, and they'll work together with your account manager at Inside Real Estate. The third group is if you subscribe to Prompt or have there's a few specific mortgage account holders out there, and you do not need to go change that. We'll go ahead and link the two accounts. You can continue to get those additional services. And your account and billing will remain there, but we'll activate the features for you in KV Core.
Yep. So if you're a BombBomb Prompt user, just you're kind of grandfathered into that, and you get to have a premium subscription in the KV Core video, and you're good to go. You no need to move over later.
Awesome. So hopefully that helps. We do understand there'll probably be some questions. Our team's there and ready to help. Please be patient if they don't have, this is new. So everyone's still learning a little bit. Be a little patient
and human. We have documented almost everything, but inevitably y'all will find something that we missed.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you have a question about your current BombBomb subscription, you can reach out to the BombBomb support team. They can help answer some of those. If you have a question for the KV Core team, you can chat through with us. You can email as well. Look for some webinars. Ryan, you want to talk about kind of what to expect over the next while on some engagement type activities?
Yeah, let's keep an eye on the Facebook group. It's insiderealestate.com/Facebook group. And we will I'll try to at least get one out this week where we kind of follow up on this webinar. We get some best practices, maybe get more of your questions answered. And then I'm committed to, and I think other people will be sharing what they're doing with this feature in the Facebook group. So just keep an eye there for announcements about webinars and other examples.
If you are, one of the other questions we've had is if you're a group, you're a brokerage, you're a team, you're a set of top producers, or you're a group of people who want to get Core Video Premium and you know you want to do it for a batch of people, go ahead and reach out to your Inside Real Estate account manager. They can talk to you about some options there. There are some options if you're purchasing for a bulk set of people to get it for even a little better deal than what we've been showing you here today. So go ahead and reach out on that, and your account manager can give you some more information on that.
I think one of the questions is, what is the cost still? $30 a month to go to the premium level.
And Darren, some people may have come in over the course of this meeting today. It's $30 a month. What does that compare with typically on the BombBomb side? How much is that normally?
Yeah, $588 annually. So, or $69 a month. So again, as I stated in the beginning, really great if you're integrated here to convert that over. Or if you're, thinking about using BombBomb and you haven't pulled the trigger yet, I would definitely do it this way.
Fantastic. Well, guys, thanks so much for being with us. As you can tell, we're pretty pumped. Hopefully we're not overhyping, because we're just pumped about this and pretty excited to get it out there.
Well, it was 7 months of work that we finally kind of get to celebrate today. I know Rob is happy on our team. I know Diego's happy to have this lifted, right? So
yeah,
super excited.
We really hope you guys enjoy making some videos and go engage with those clients and leads. We're excited to see what you do with them. Thanks, everyone.
One more thing.
Oh, Ryan, yeah.
There were a lot of questions in the chat that didn't get answered. What we're going to do is we're going to take all the chats. We're going to make sure all your questions are answered in a nice help desk doc, and you should see that later today with this replay, probably by email. Sound good?
Awesome. Thanks everybody.
Guys.
Appreciate it. Have a great one.
See ya.